I'm Dale Weiler.
And I'm Loti Woods.
And together we are Weiler Woods for Wildlife. The most recent piece that I've done on a Hellbender has a very unusual beginning.
Well, it started with a Facebook post that my sister did of rocks stacked in a stream. And we thought, wow, that looks really cool. Until we read the comments. And one of the comments from a friend of ours was that when you move rocks in a stream, you might be killing a hellbender. And at that point, we had no idea what a hellbender was. The reason when you move the rocks that it can kill the hellbender is because they live under the rocks, and often for 30 years, they will live under the same rock. So when you start moving them, they lose their home and can die.
So our curiosity started to percolate, and we started looking to see what's a hellbender. And we found this wonderful YouTube video.
And at that point, we started learning about hellbenders, the largest salamander in the United States. And lo and behold, we live in Western North Carolina. We have those in our streams, which is so cool.
And who would have guessed that here we are going all over the world looking for exotic and exciting animals, and we have one of the biggest and ugliest salamanders living in our own backyard. I had a piece of stone that I had been carrying around for probably 10 to 15 years, and it weighed about 400 pounds, and I could see nothing in that stone until I saw a hellbender, and then realized there's a hellbender hiding in this rock. The stone was a perfect color. It had wonderful marbling in it, and I could literally see this hellbender poking its head out of the side of the rock. So this serendipitous opportunity of seeing a YouTube video allowed me to unearth, I think, one of my best pieces. And it probably took me about 4 months to completely extract this beauty from the stone. And it was so much fun to watch this hellbender start to poke its nose out and then its feet and start to breathe life into itself. The hellbender obviously is not a popular animal, and its visibility, not only physically, but just in terms of public awareness, is very restricted. So we wanted to put this hellbender out in a prominent place where people could really understand how magnificent this creature was and the peril that it was facing. And the more we looked, the more we realized that the North Carolina Zoo would be the perfect placement for this piece.
And what we learned as we worked with the zoo, that the zoo is very involved in a lot of different amphibian conservation projects. And so while hellbenders are in great peril, not only from moving rocks in the streams, but there's also pollution, loss of habitat. So we really wanted to bring the public awareness up. And so by donating the hellbender sculpture to the zoo, they have ended up redoing their entire hellbender exhibit. And they're even going to have a touchstone screen for children to be able to learn more about hellbenders and our native fish. Meanwhile, the hellbender will be in front of the exhibit, and it will be sort of dark and slimy and wet, and the kids and adults will all be able to see what an actual hellbender looks like.
And touch.
And touch it.
And we're thrilled with the opportunity to help the awareness about the hellbender and hopefully help increase its ability to thrive, not only here in North Carolina, but as far south as Alabama, all the way up to the state of New York. Go Hellbender.